I don't think people understand the whole, if you post it on the internet, it's there forever, even if you delete it type thing. My biggest issue with social media is that it gives people a place to release their inner stupid. I mean, hell, most of the time I'm stupid on the internet, but not in ways these people are. So where I live, or where anyone lives, I'm pretty sure there's just a group of people that think they're gangsters, aren't scared of anything, and just like to shit talk on Facebook or social media, and they post literally anything. And I'm making this video because I've wanted to rant about it for a very long time, because there's just certain things that people do that they shouldn't, or they just don't think thoroughly through before they do it. Reason number one, I was scrolling through Instagram last night, and one of my brother's friends, I wouldn't even consider my friend because I've never hung out with her, and she's kind of just not my age, and I don't do what she does. So I decided to follow this girl anyway on Instagram months ago, maybe even years ago. I don't honestly know, but it's done, and I've been following her for quite a while now. And you know, I was just scrolling on her feed, and keep in mind this girl is a young mother. She's probably 20, 21 or something around there, maybe even 19. I don't fucking know. All I know is she had her kid when she was like 17, 18 or something like that. Yes, keep in mind I did not have to follow this girl, but up until this point I never had an issue with her, right? Like, I just found she was a pretty nice girl. You know, she had a baby, she was doing her job, taking care of him, and up until this point, my opinion on her was good. But basically, when scrolling through Instagram, I noticed she posted a picture of a grinder filled with weed. I know there's a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to weed as to if it's a drug or if it's not a drug, and if it should be legalized or not, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. And I really have no standpoint on it. I don't do it myself, but I wouldn't consider it drug because it's a plant. I don't fucking know. I just know it's illegal where I live, and if anyone that has a kid does it, they could get in really big shit, and their kid could be taken away. When I seen this photo on Instagram, I went in the comment section and I was like, you do know people can see your Instagram account, right? And everyone that knows you have a kid, right? And your Instagram profile is public, right? Like, she replied back like a complete smartass, like, oh my god, it's 2016, I don't know why people are so uptight about weed. And I was just like, I honestly could care fucking less if you smoke weed. It's just the fact that, you know, you have a baby that you need to take care of, and knowing society and where we live, how it is still illegal, you're posting pictures of it saying, like, you know, you're smoking pot. Yes, your account may be private, but I am one person that doesn't do drugs, and if I was a complete fucking asshole and wanted to ruin your life, I could snapshot that, send it to social services, and your kid would no longer be in your custody. I'm not what you guys would call a snitch, so obviously I'm not gonna fucking do that, and I don't believe in snitching on people, but if her kid I felt was really in danger with her doing what she's doing, I might. But I don't feel like her kid's in danger, so I'm not. I just thought, you know, I'll give her a heads up that it is frowned upon, and she probably shouldn't be advertising that she's smoking weed. And honestly, I was just, you know, throwing it out there as like a, hey, maybe you shouldn't do this because, you know, it's frowned upon. I know I'm gonna get comments like, Allie, you know it's not even your business, like, why the fuck are you so, like, wound up about this shit? And it's just, people don't think about what they post on social media, and if I were the type of person to be like, hey, this person's smoking pot, it's illegal, and send it to social services, she would no longer have custody of her kid, and I can tell you that right now. I work at a drug testing place, and I can tell you right now there's multiple people every week that come through getting tested because they want to get their kids back after they were caught with weed, even just weed. And I just would rather not see her get her kid taken away because she does love her son and she is a great mother, and it would suck to see something as small as smoking a little weed here and there ruin that, you know? I was just thinking about her, to be honest. Like, I didn't want to see anything bad happen because she posted a stupid weed picture on Instagram. Weed's weed. I don't give a shit if you do it. Just, you know, keep it away from your kids until they can understand, you know, what it is and how it's looked upon, you know? I don't want to get into the whole weed argument because I could care less if people smoke pot. It's not what I would consider a drug, but it does put you under the influence to where if you get too stoned, you can't take care of your fucking kid, and, you know, just things like that. So to me, it's a mixed subject. Like, I don't want to consider it a drug because it does come from the ground, but I can't really not consider it a drug because it puts you under the influence, right? So it's like, I have mixed feelings about the whole thing. So when I seen her posting it on her Instagram, when I know she has a kid and I know how society and what the law is like where I live, I was just trying to look out for her and let her know, like, maybe that's not a good idea and give her a different outlook on it. But she was obviously not having any of that shit. But she just fucking fired back at me with fighting words, and I was just like, Okay, bitch, get your kid taken away. Have fun, dude. But in all seriousness, I just don't want to see her get her kid taken away because she is a good mother, and that's all there really is to it. I just don't want her to, you know, smoke weed in her free time when she doesn't have her kid, and then have her kid be taken away from her and not allowed to see her because of one stupid Instagram post. Like, we've all, like, I'm pretty sure everyone here has made some sort of user account on one social media platform or another. They lose the password and can't delete anything that was on that account. Like, that's happened to me, and that's happened to Nathan, that's happened to many other people that I know, and it's embarrassing, and sometimes it's not good, and once it's on there pretty much, and I want everyone just to think about what they post sometimes, because even saying, like, KYS, kill yourself, could get you into a lot of trouble. So I just had to rant about this because it pissed me off how, you know, I was trying to give a little bit of another outlook on it, and she, like, fired back at me with fighting words. So that is why I'm making this video here today. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like. Let's see if we can hit 700 today. That would be freaking awesome. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Hopefully today was better than last.